Hello? Can't get far back enough.
Okay, I quickly show. This is just going to be quickly. I guess I can't see myself. I need to switch cameras. There's a thing. Okay, there. I'm going to just quickly take 2 solar panels and bolt 2 of them together. I don't know if I have room in here to do that. Can I zoom out on this camera? No?
No.
That's insane. Okay, I'm going to bolt 2 panels together. And once 2 panels are bolted together, I'm going to go up top and see if we can figure out the layout of the rack I need to build. But that's what I'm doing here. Just a quick little live. Let's use this.
Hi, Michael.
There, we got a stand now. Where do I put you guys?
I don't know, but I'm just getting a little disoriented.
Can you see what I'm doing here?
Oh, yeah.
Can you see the panel?
I'm trying to.
So, I hadn't thought of the fact that these aren't locking lug nuts. Or lug nuts? Locking
Greg.
nuts.
Hi, Deborah.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody.
We have a mess going on here.
Oh, how's the audio? I was going to bring in our microphones so we
Oh.
could wear microphones, and I forgot.
Totally forgot that.
I need a washer.
Blue man says RV life shenanigans.
Basically, I have no idea what I'm doing. But how is the audio? Someone tell me if the audio is okay. Audio's probably really quiet because I'm far away. You have to yell a lot. This is going to be kind of boring. By the way, where is the chargers? Where are the Jam said they came in.
Oh, he might still have those. Michael says the normal sound, audio, little, and the louder outside.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I found the chargers. So we've got
Blue man says the audio is clear, but
cables here. Yeah, because I'm not close to the microphone, right? So we've got cables. We've got fuses. That's the smaller charger. So this will basically go from the solar panel to the batteries. Okay. It looks like we got a lot of cable too. We'll have to buy some more cable, but we have a lot of cable.
Loctite.
That is Loctite.
So that
And
is
a
blue
10
Loctite,
millimeter.
which is just your average regular strength.
Hey, they didn't pay for the face reveal on the 3Js.
No, they didn't.
This is not on 3Js though, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. This
So
is
we're
on
okay.
because they haven't paid for
Yeah.
face reveal,
Which I need to get back to streaming 3Js.
which might happen soon. In a month?
Yeah. It should happen soon. It's just a matter of getting my computer actually set up.
Over here.
Somehow.
And yeah.
Well, I've also been looking. There's the rental market is calming down a bit.
Oh, so
Yeah, actually renting a place might be feasible soon. And then I'd actually be able to set up my computer somewhere.
we're quiet because I forgot to bring the microphones. So this here, it's got the locking washers that it came with.
Yeah.
If I put Loctite on that,
Yeah.
with a locking washer.
Yeah. And so this is just blue Loctite. We also have red Loctite, but red Loctite is mostly to prevent heat from, because this will break down under heat.
Okay.
But I don't think like sun heat is going to be enough to do that. It's more so you don't use blue on engines.
So do I want to put blue, or do I want to put Loctite on this yet? Yeah, why not? These are going to be permanent.
Well, so even if they're not, blue's not impossible to get off. It's just going to gum up the threads so that if the bolt lets loose,
Like to
it's not
apply
going
a
to
new
start
bolt
vibrating.
too.
Well, the whole thing is you can still just reuse it. There's no issue there. The washer goes on between.
I thought the washer go on. I don't know, where does the washer go?
I would think on this side because you want this to be.
I thought I put the locking washer on the bottom.
So the way that in my brain you do this or just pretend that this is pretend that this is the actual solar panel. You do
washer,
goes on, like, honestly,
washer, bolt, locking washer, nut.
the thing I don't like about the locking washers is the locking washers don't have a lot of what I would ideally want.
Put another washer.
Put another washer there.
Yeah, just do that.
Then locking washer
And then
and
nut.
nut.
Yeah.
Because the washers are giving you more space, more area to have that clamped together.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna do that,
That is
and
the
we'll just
layout.
buy more washers because we're gonna.
Yeah.
We're
Whatever
gonna.
you do not want a washer between these two surfaces.
Yeah.
these
No,
both
you want
together.
those two sides. Yes. Yep.
So. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So.
And
And
then
then
civilization.
playing Civilization.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to realign Starlink first.
It looked pretty good lined up.
Cool.
Just did it. Looked good.
Michael wants to know how you're doing today.
Doing good.
And Blue Man says he saw the truck parked with no trailer, so that's about done.
Trailers got dropped off in West Kelowna because I had 2 air leaks. And they can't actually fix one of the air leaks because the Tire Max air system, the box, is busted. So I no longer have air going to my pup anymore
Yeah,
until
basically those tires are getting air.
none of the pup's tires are going to get air
Yeah.
going forward.
Okay. Shout if you need me.
Yep, sounds good. Play your Civ. What Civ?
What's that?
Which Civ are you playing?
5.
5.
The best one.
5. Yeah, 5 and 6
I
are.
haven't played 7 yet.
7 is garbage right now.
Yeah, but it's new.
Yeah, it is new.
They're like, is it garbage
I'm gonna
or is
over
it
tighten
just
these.
really simple because it is not seeing expansions in development?
I may be over torquing these, but it didn't break.
But did you like Civ 6?
I enjoyed Civ 6. I enjoyed Civ 5 a lot more.
Yeah, I just Civ 6. I kept every time I play it, I'm like, you know, what I'd rather be doing playing Civ 5.
Yeah.
So Civ 6 has never really held my interest. I played it, but Civ 6 is better. Actually, I have an idea for something I want to do for 3Js. I want to play Civilization 1 to Civilization 7. Is want to play for a game of each.
Oh,
That would be
Yep.
kinda interesting.
that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good luck finding 1 and 2, but you
Oh
can.
no, 1's easy.
1's easy. 2's
2's
pretty easy
hard.
online.
Yeah, that's the.
Online emulator. I found an online emulator you could actually save games.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Civ 1 is super easy. Because if nothing else works, you just use a Super Nintendo emulator.
Super Nintendo emulator.
But no,
Yep, that would do
there's
the trick.
a Civilization 1. Basically, it is Civilization 1, except it's blown open and they made it multiplayer. It's the only Civ you can't play multiplayer.
Civ 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they modded it. It's now multiplayer. So that'd be cool. I could actually do it as a multiplayer thing.
That'll work.
The hard part of that now is trying to get multiple people to be able to play Civ regularly enough to actually do the thing.
I would if I had the time.
Yep. That's always the problem. Okay.
Hey. Oh, Michael wanted to know how James is doing.
Michael wants to know how James is doing. He's playing Civ 5. That's how he's doing. Playing Civ 5. Okay. I'm going to put 2 of these on permanently.
I don't know if they can hear me from over here.
Can you hear Jess?
I mean, I'm quiet to begin
Can you
with.
hear Jess? I'm debating taking my jacket off. Come on. Come, no. Don't lose the ball. Son of a gun. Yeah, no. Fat fingers.
I can't even see what you're doing over there.
Can't get. Oh, they can't see me.
Well, they can see you. They just can't see what your hands are doing.
Okay. Is that better?
Give it a second to catch up. It's a little delayed. Michael says yes, so I'm assuming he can hear me.
Yes to hearing Jess. Yeah, that's probably the end.
Okay, I like to see your hands, but not your head.
Oh well. I can't zoom out, can I?
Nothing I'm aware of. They can see me, so I mean, the most
No,
important.
I can't zoom out. The most important. You can see Jess, and that's the most important. Oh boy.
Blue Man assumes it's at the OK Falls yard.
No, we are not in OK Falls. We are in Penticton. Come and say hi. Good luck finding us. So I pay $75 a month to park the RV here.
70.
$70 a month.
I think we rounded it up to 70.
Don't want to overcook that.
Jeff puts the RV emoji. I think it's kind of hard to see.
But I'm parked at imports only. Four-way stop right over there. Is that town of Penticton office is there, I think. But Red Stag kitty corner across. Imports only backyard. And they were super polite and let me rent a space here. What are we looking at here? Okay.
They actually only wanted to charge us 60.
65.
I thought it was 60. I don't know.
I can't remember.
We're getting a heck of a deal.
We're getting a heck of a deal. Okay, so I've got these two in. I need to put, so technically these panels, they have mounting brackets to do this on this side here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put this over here. Maybe here. Where should I put it? Should I measure? Have them all exactly the same? I kind of feel like they should be the same, right? We have a Sharpie, right?
I don't think so.
We don't have Sharpies.
I have a pen.
I definitely need a Sharpie here,
No, we
Jess.
bought pens.
I thought we bought Sharpies for this.
Oh, we put them in the semi because you wanted them in the semi.
No, I didn't want a Sharpie in the semi. I wanted them here. I thought you bought them. Okay, go. Run by me Sharpies, please.
I need truck keys.
Probably in the truck.
Okay, I'm like, I have a wallet. I don't have truck keys.
Probably in the truck. I need a Sharpie. Please and thank you.
It's just regular size tip.
Just a regular size tip. I'll take a pen for now and try to.
Okay,
I'll probably destroy the
I
pen.
put some extra pens in there.
I'll probably destroy the pen in the
Oh,
meantime.
I brought some extra pens.
So yes, Sharpies in here, please.
Anything
Okay.
else you can think of?
That's all I can think of right now. I also need more washers, but good luck with that. We don't need that now anyway. We're gonna need that for future panels.
Okay. You want to watch the chat yourself then for a bit?
Can I have your phone for that?
Yeah, let me get it up for you.
I'm like, I can't watch the chat on my phone.
Okay. It might go to sleep to you, but there you go.
Just hit play and that won't go to sleep.
I was trying to, yeah. Did you keep the volume down? I was going to hear yourself.
Yeah. You don't have rotate on. Okay. Hi. Jeff said hi. Oh, yes, yeah, I think Jeff said something about hi, Jeff. What am I doing? There's only 2 people watching. Who's watching? Where do I put this? Hey, just right in here. You guys gonna sit here. So there's a plastic corner. Measuring, right? We're gonna measure. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna take 2 solar panels and bolt them together next to each other. So I got some brackets like this that I'm going to use as a washer. I have 2 bolts, 2 and 2, bolting. I'm going to take 2 panels and make 1 big panel out of it. So I'm going to put mounts over here on the top edges as support as well, but I need to drill holes for that. So where should the mount go? Really facing you is pretty far down, right? This definitely can't see me. Here. See if that's better. See if that's better. Okay. Ow, ow. That's sharp. So, I have to think of the fact that if I put this one here, the other panel will be exactly that far away. So, I almost want a little further in because the next one would be there. Kind of split the difference. So, a third of the way. Let's just go 10 inches. 10 inches. Yep, 10 inches. We're going to drill a hole right there. I need power. I need power and I don't have power. Huh. Let's fix that. Let's see. James has a power cable laying around. I almost thought of disconnecting the internet. Or that's what we're streaming on right now. We're streaming on Starlink right there. Okay, let's use James's cable here. Might have to ask him where I can plug it in. Hey James, your cable's all tangled up. Try not to untangle it. There we go. Try not to untangle. Where can I plug this in, James?
So ideally, it would be the end of the mobile here.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of buttons.
Hi. It's not quite long enough.
Any longer? You can probably just borrow Trent's cable for a bit.
He's
got cables that
let's
use from his block heaters.
let's see here. I don't. Oh, oh. Guess where my drill is? In the pickup. And just drove away with that.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna just wait to do our drilling until Jess is back. Worst case, I can just bring the panel out and do the drilling out there. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll make that work.
Cool.
So in the meantime, if we can't drill those holes, we will do the same thing on the next panel. Let's do that. Because we can just work on the next panel. Totally doable. Totally doable. Okay. Yeah, when these came in, James checked all of the panels to make sure there's no damage to them. The little Ziploc bag, I'm just going to reuse those. Alright. So for now, this one, smash it into stuff. Sure, it's a good idea. But for now, that one goes there. So much foam. Who needs foam? Not I. I have too much foam. I guess it's just going to go into the trash. throw stuff outside that I know we're done with. And trash it. These big pieces of foam gotta be handy somewhere, right? I hate that they put tape onto the panel in some spots because it sucks. It leaves this residue. I guess I have to use some kind of cleaner and get rid of the residue. Panel number 2. Oh, choose that top piece. Okay. I see. I see, said the blind man. I see. Oh, right. Which side? So we have, this would go on that side, bolted together.
I'm gonna go unlock the gate because somebody stopped by and locked the gate on the way up.
Jess is locked out.
Yeah. So if I'm not paying attention, someone else comes by and locks the gate again.
Yeah.
Actually, are you able to get messages, or are you just
I have no idea if I could get messages on my phone right now.
either way? Oh,
And I have Jess's phone as well.
I see. What's that?
I have Jess's phone and my phone here, so.
So yeah.
No new comments, or am I just not seeing them? Chat filter. All messages. Ah, I'm not getting them all. Okay. Holy smokes. I missed so many comments, guys. I'm just not getting them. Okay. Jeff says, peeling on onions for stew. Jupiter Skull watching on YouTube. Well, of course you're watching on YouTube right now. Where else would you be watching? Sit down. Okay. Michael says, how big is the solar panel? I'll measure in a second. Good afternoon from the Kootenays from Jeanette. Dilbert, good afternoon. And then Michael again. Jess, he a little low. I don't know what that means, Michael. But I'm definitely not getting all the comments. Well, hopefully they come in now. It says 15 people watching. What was I doing? Measuring. Oh yeah, Michael here. Michael. We are... That's 2 feet 3.5 inches. 4 feet 7.5 inches. There you go. Okay, these two panels are going together. That one goes up there. Hang on. I'm just going to physically hold it. Now I'm going to go next to it like that. So that means this side gets the washers. And this side gets the mounts. Okay. Mount 1 and 2. Okay. Michael says, okay. You better be okay. You better be. All right. Spare bolts. Why is the broom and dustpan up here? That's annoying. I'll put it here to be annoying there next time. Okay. We'll need these for the next part. Let's get rid of this too. This is, oh yeah, we need some of this. Okay. Need a little baggie. Let's get rid of all the self-tapping screws. They're designed to self-tap through the top of the RV. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. They're still nice self-tapping screws, so we'll just save them for something. All right, I need 2 bolts. And I'm using double the washers, so we're going to run out of washers. I'm going to have to buy some washers. Okay. Let's throw that out. I'd rather have these in little Ziploc baggies. Danny, how are you going to fit 10 panels on the roof? Not bad. I mean, I've done all the measurements. 10 of these panels on the roof will work. So, where did I have the diagram? There's a notebook in here, right? I drew a diagram on a notebook. No notebook with my diagrams? Hang on. I'm going to draw a quick picture. Thanks, Jess. Okay. I'm going to draw a quick picture. What can you guys see here? Okay, picture time. So, here, that's the RV. Fold that. There's the RV. So on top, there's a big AC vent. And then small vents. We're going to ignore the small vents. The small vents we're going to ignore, but the AC vent, that's pretty tall. We're going to avoid that. So on the front, we will have 3 of the panels. And then all the rest of the panels are going to go on a rack that's raised up and angled at a bit. I have to figure that out. And that's where the rest of the panels will go. I don't know which side. And they're going to take up a third of the... So, we're 3 on the front, and then all the rest go on the side, like that. They're definitely longer. And the RV's longer than this too. So I have to build, I'm going to build or get someone to build an aluminum, the aluminum rack, I'm thinking inch square tubing for the rack. And then of course on the top, we're bolting 2 of the panels together, right? So that's what I'm doing right now, is bolting 2 panels together to go up top. And then on top, we're going to take a Sharpie and start drawing out on the actual RV where the panels, or where the bars, the aluminum tubing has to go. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It's getting warm in here. Goodbye jacket. In my head it makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense on paper or in any of your heads. Okay. We need to do more of these. Where'd the Loctite go? Right side. Little bit of Loctite. Doesn't have to have a lot, right? Just a little bit. So yeah, I've done all the math to make sure they fit before I bought the panels, right? Yeah, we're making things harder than they need to be, but we want to, come on. And people have told us we're stupid going for solar panels, Doesn't the RV have a generator in it? It does. It has a very nice generator in it. Very nice generator. But we want to save fuel. And we decided to quickly buy these before all sorts of tariffs hit everything. So did some research. Found some good solar panels for a very decent price. They're expensive, but still a decent price. Michael, right here, 200 watts. Maximum power is 200 watts, and they're going to run on 12 volt. So 10.9 amps is the maximum amps. So solar panels are going to be connected to these, and these will be connected to the batteries, and then the batteries are going to be connected to a inverter. We haven't bought an inverter yet. I don't think we bought an inverter yet. And then from that inverter we'll have power. So 10 times 200 is 2,000 watts. 2,000 watts of power, if that's maximum, if the sun is just right on the right day at the right angle. So it's going to be a lot less than that as a rule. And then down here we have batteries. We have lots and lots of batteries. Let's see where, if it says anywhere on here. There we go. 150 amp hours at 20 hours. 120 amp hours at 5 hours. So we have 6 big batteries. 2 of them are going to go under the hood, or 3 of them are going to go under the hood, and 3 of them are going to go where this bench is. This bench is disappearing. So goodbye bench. This is where my computer desk is going to be. These chairs turn around. So my computer desk will be right here, and behind the computer desk are going to be 3 batteries, and the charging stations are going to be sitting right there behind the computer desk, and we'll put it inside of a cabinet of some type. Problem for a later date. We're going to spend more time just sitting and looking at it. It's important to just sit and look at stuff, right? Did I torque that down? Jeff says he's got a Go Power 3,000 watt inverter charger. So Go Power 3,000 watt. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. 3,000 watt inverters. Yep. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Something like that. So Go Power. I'll have to look that up, Jeff. What did I do? Okay, so just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Can you see that? Kind of see that? Okay. Let's put these on. So I need Jess to come back here pretty quick, or else I'm other stuff to do. Lock tight. So yeah, 10 panels is definitely a lot of panels to go on the roof. I told Jess if it takes us a year to get this RV set up, let's just take the year to set it up. One thing at a time. We're just going to set one thing up and then work on the next and then the next. Anyone have suggestions on how to bolt the aluminum frame to the top of the RV? I don't want more holes on the top of the RV. So my thought is not to bolt the frame to the top of the RV and to bolt it to the side. Oh, come Come on. I'm losing my nut. No, for crying out loud. And the other big project is we want to re-insulate this whole thing with more insulation. So all the walls are going to come off and insulation will go onto it. Might lose a window or two in that process. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, there's Jess. Woohoo! Good timing. But that's for another day. We're probably going to pull some of the side paneling off of it just to see how we can mount. Mount the rack that goes on top. So I'll probably go in here and cut some of this off, some of this paneling off, and just see what's behind it. All right, there's seat belts sitting up here. Those seat belts actually bolt into that bench sitting there, bench bed. So technically this RV can seat belt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. You could seat belt 8 people in here. You bought water too?
Thirsty.
Oh. Okay, cool. Water.
I gotta eat 2 different types of Sharpies.
So I'm thinking of having the aluminum frame have a side bracket that will bolt in right over here. But I need to know what's behind this wall before I do that. So future problems. Well, maybe even today if we get to it, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I have doubts.
I left and my seat's gone.
Yes, you can toss that into the bedroom if you want, but so the 3000 watt inverter came with a comprehensive manual. Show you how to wire it for solar and shore power. Okay, cool. I'll have to look into that. Alright, so now that the Jess is back, I'm gonna run and get the drill, which was in the pickup.
I know, so you probably want that.
Yep.
Oh well. Get in the tent. Stay over there. It's water. It's on sale. Why not? The door is gonna close.
Jess, can you try
Okay.
doing a membership giveaway? See if it works.
Don't think I'm on the right account for that. I was.
But- That cable is not going to be long enough.
I have to switch to your account somehow. See if I can do this. Okay, you should warn people.
I should warn people? Oh, my bad.
The eardrums probably hate, or your headphones probably hate you.
Well, I hope you guys don't hate me. What am I doing? What am I doing? Get drilled at the right size.
Do I go?
Too big. Give me.
This is tricky.
That'll do. That'll do. Donkey. That'll do. Okay. Okay, Sharpie.
Like a couch membership. So about one that might work better on oily surfaces and stuff.
Okay.
If it wears off or whatever, that one's works on concrete and all that.
Hole number 1. Did I say 10 inches? I said 10 inches, right? We're going to go 10 inches. Because it's 28 inches. 28. Well, really it's 27, right? I should not go 9 inches. 9 inches would be 18, 18, 8. Yeah, let's go with 9 inches. 9 inches, final answer. With no table underneath. This is a terrible idea. Also, it's a terrible idea pushing down on a solar panel drilling. Trust me, I know. You have to be super careful with that. Okay. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Okay. Need more bolts and nuts.
Windy enough to close that door.
Close the door on us.
I'm trying to figure out how to get memberships away.
No? There should be a way of doing it. And I'm hitting the blinds. I'm not too worried about the blinds. I hate all of them. Blinds will likely get thrown out and we'll figure something else out. Jess is looking at some stuff already.
The downside to it, but it works. Buy memberships. I don't want to buy memberships.
Yeah, I want to give away memberships. Because now would be the time to do it.
I can't figure out how to do it on mobile.
Could you do it on Jess's computer?
James's computer?
And on James's computer?
I'm like, I don't have a computer here.
But James has my laptop.
But he doesn't have your authorization for this account.
But you can log into his laptop.
It's too much work.
It's too much work to log into his laptop.
Yes, because you would need to log into this account, not the 3Js, so it's a lot of work.
Okay.
The best I can try to do is YouTube desktop version. See if I can do it that way.
Wonder if I can do it from my phone.
I doubt it, but you can try.
Let's see.
I wasn't show you how to do this.
Michael says, BRB, why is Blue Man hiding? Blue Man says he's hiding. I don't know why.
Well, look around. Is he outside? Is he hiding?
Don't see a Blue Man. Hang on, I need a seat. I need a seat.
I might have gotten it back like this.
Okay, you might have gotten it. There we go.
Is
I'm sitting down now. I can't see comments in here.
This is so complicated.
Live chat. Live chat. Don't see an option for me over here. Nope. Okay, it's worth a try. But you can see how the chairs spin around and face backwards. That's why this is going to be our new computer chair in the long term.
So this button. I figured this out. This is quite a bit of work.
Just do all 10 right away if you can, or do twice in a row just to get them done. If you figure it out,
Yeah.
do some giveaway. Especially with the bonus videos out there right now. There's some cool bonus videos out there. Remind me to buy some Loctite. I don't want to steal James's every time. Oh, I didn't drill the hole quite big enough. That's okay. That is perfectly okay. Come on. Come on. Got the nut cross-threaded. Son of a gun, I just dropped. Lost my nut.
I lose my mind, don't worry.
You gonna lose your mind? Lose your mind?
I thought this would work for sure. Good thing I had a cap on.
There, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Well, thanks for the water.
You're welcome. It's like $2 off for it right now, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy a big thing of water and we can put it in the fridge in the water. There's something else that's on sale.
Something else that was on sale?
So it's like a 2 by 3 foot utility mat.
Utility mat.
Yeah, so it's like grippy on one side and the top is like coarse, black, utility, dirt and all that. But they're half off, so I'm like, I don't know if we have a use in here for one.
A bit over torqued again. Just the way I like it. Wait.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, it's got an extra locking washer. No, we're missing a washer in that one. When I dumped it out over here, we're missing a washer. Did I throw an extra washer in here? No? Huh. Missing a washer. I need another washer.
I don't think I can do giveaway.
Can't do a giveaway? Darn it.
I might be able to do it on the earphone, but then I would need to do desktop mode, and I can't do that without a lot of work.
Darn it, that sucks.
We can try next time to do it from desktop to start with.
Bring my laptop with?
Oh, that too. That would definitely work.
This baggie goes in the garbage.
Okay, get back to comments here for a second.
Yeah. What do we got for comments? Read them out loud.
Getting there.
That's what I was doing, just reading them out loud.
Michael, the sound of the drill was 7 years, 9 hours a day. Then Michael's BRG, Blue Man says, not hiding, you were drilling without support.
Drilling without support. Oh, not. That's why he's. Yeah. Got it. Never mind. Got it.
Why can I not put timestamps on for chat?
I don't know that. I don't know that answer. there.
So did you hear the guy when I left that seat in here? In the yard?
I saw a guy there, yep.
He was like, because I was getting, he's like, don't worry, I'll lock up after you. And I was like, no, 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 no.
He did. He locked anyway. James had to go unlock.
I'm like, I'll be locked out.
Don't lock it on me. Well, he did. He locked it. Because James had to go and unlock it.
Oh, well, that was appreciated.
Sure, I'm not missing a washer. Nope.
Then my next thought was, well, I don't have a phone.
To text. So they're sitting there honking.
Okay.
All right. 9 inches. And this isn't super picky. It doesn't have to be exactly 9 inches. But 9-ish inches. Kind of have them all similar spot. See, I'm not really worried about drilling without support. I'm worried about drilling it, punching through and hitting the solar panel. That's what I'm concerned about. So I'm pressing very lightly. Because it would suck punching through the solar panel and wrecking a very expensive solar panel. That would suck bad. Be a bad day. Okay. Then I'll do the other solar panel, the same thing. Come on. A little bit of Loctite. We're just going to do this to 2 solar panels. Bolt the 2 solar panels together and then bring them upstairs on the roof. And kind of get a look at how it feels, just a visual reference. Put the nuts away. I can put the nuts away. Oh, there's the extra one. Oh, that's not the extra washer. Never mind. I remember. Oh, come on. I really struggle with nuts.
I have no problem.
Nobody's going for that, huh? I can't bait anyone into that.
No. Do you have a extension ladder for going up there?
I do not. I do not have an extension ladder. I'm using the ladder that's built in. That ladder's disappearing. So I got 3 main goals. 3 main goals, 3 big projects. Project 1, solar panels and the rack that it goes on. Project number 2, re-insulating this to be a lot better for really hot weather and cold weather. And number 3, building a rack on the back that's welded to the frame in 2 spots. None of this center. You see these racks with just in the hidden hitch and they're wobbly like heck? Nope. Two anchor points to the frame, a rack on the back that we can lock in electric bikes, and on the sides mount kayaks vertically on the sides. We'll see if that math works, if electric bikes will even fit in that or not. But it'll be a rack that's probably 2 feet deep, mounted to the back, and built into that rack, secretly into that rack to make it not look like a ladder, but in that rack will be a ladder to go to the top in the long run. Kind of make it a not obvious ladder going up. I know they had, Cane Tire had extension ladders that were on sale, and I almost went and bought it, and then I went, long run, I'm not going to need it.
Looks like we need a scissor lift, and then we can easily put those up there.
Okay. Do I drill these holes now or after? I'm not sure I'm gonna, I need a bigger table. So these are gonna get bolted together.
Okay, a loner is coming your way. With the link.
Right there. Who?
Probably Blue Man. Blue Man's the one that typed it.
A loaner is on the way. We're going to get a ladder loaned to us?
That's what I'm assuming.
Well, that's awfully polite. So those will get bolted together like that. But first, let's get the 2 brackets on this one.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you, Blue Man. The front gate's unlocked. The big swinging gate is unlocked.
It looks like it's not locked. Or locked, but it's unlocked.
If James comes out really confused, who is this?
It'd be even better.
What? So that's problematic. Check that out.
Oh, that's not very sturdy at all.
The glue has failed on this one panel here.
Makes you wonder how much more of them are going to be that way.
Hmm.
I bet there's a way around that to fix it.
How would you glue that back in solid? How would I fix that? Whoops, sorry. You guys went for a tumble. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Luckily, this is going to be on the inside where the 2 panels are going to be bolted together, and it's going to make that solid. So it'll be fine. But hopefully that's not a problem with more panels. Okay. Let's do this one and then we'll bolt them together and go from there. Okay. 9 inches. Wait. Wrong side.
Oh, Michael McEwen just signed up for membership. This helps a ton.
Oh, thanks. This helps a ton.
Yeah.
So the $5, give or take, whatever that is, but thanks. Appreciate the new membership. Don't worry, this is fine. This is fine. No issues at all with this. Come on. I'm nervous. Whew. Shame I didn't bring any stickers with me. Blue Man's gonna bring stuff over. Cool if I had some swag for him.
You have a little bit, but not much.
Where?
Don't you usually have like a magnet and stuff in there?
No, maybe a 3J's magnet in the pickup. That's about it.
If people are wondering what I'm doing,
Jess is going through the instruction manuals of this RV.
the whole binder.
All of them. There's a lot of, it's a whole binder of instruction manual.
And I'm basically just writing little sticky notes about what's what, and then I'm gonna go through and highlight and get.
And some of it might be garbage, just toss the garbage out.
Yeah.
Like if it's the rear facing camera, well that's obviously not hooked up anymore, so. Oh yeah, I need a nut. Need a
And
nut.
then once we get to like the maintenance chart and I visualize that for like oil change and maintenance stuff.
Yes. What's the oil change schedule look like, and the drive shaft and the differential and the
Yeah.
and
I
the,
wish I could explain this to you guys if you ever seen.
and the transmission and the coolant and what brakes. When do all the fluids need to be changed? Liquids, fluids, same thing, right?
So this is all photocopied, and it's like that old school photocopy.
Yeah.
Like black and white. It's hard to read some of it.
Yeah.
The diagrams are just black for some of it, and you can't figure out what's what. So when I'm done, I'll be the one that probably knows more about this RV.
I am okay with. That just means everything's your fault.
I don't like this so much. Okay, this has a little maintenance schedule here.
Okay.
A little bit. I know I read one in this massive binder as well somewhere.
Maintenance schedule?
Kind of. And then where to reference it.
Brake suspension, LP gas, locks and latches.
Like you should this every 90 days, every
Yeah. Okay.
10,000
That's
miles.
cool. That's cool. Okay, last one of these that I'm doing here today anyway. There, it's supported by that corner. Whew. Definitely hit the panel that time. But very superficial damage. Okay. Yes. I am happy with that. But I need more bolts. I keep opening more packages because I'm using more washers than they intended me to use.
Well, to be more secure then.
This one's double bagged. Weird. I just gained an extra bag. Extra little Ziploc bag.
Oh, this is just a troubleshooting guide.
What are these guys? Wiring plugs. Okay. More mess.
That one.
Self-tapping screws out. It's cool that it comes with all the mounting hardware. Like all the mounting hardware. Okay. That is all I need from that. We are
What is this?
done with that.
This is some kind of wiring thing, but I don't know what exactly it is. Talks about antenna. MP3 player. CD. I can't quite figure out what this goes to. It's
I'm seeing antenna written all over.
yeah.
Cables. Ah, it's the stereo system.
Oh.
Yep, it's the stereo system with a microphone, the hands-free microphone and all that. Okay, the microphone's there. It is still that system, so it's not important.
I'm just gonna write stereo system.
Yep, it's not important to us right now, but maybe something to hold on to.
And this one is for some kind of Mark 15, 2022. It looks like solar charging. Something to do with the charging system that's in here.
Because there's solar panels on this RV right now. Just one 100-watt solar panel on this RV right now. And it keeps the battery nice and charged up.
So that goes with that somewhere.
Which is this one here?
It's part of the charging unit. Doesn't really tell you too much about it, but it's whatever that thing is.
Where is that?
I don't know. Is that on the side there?
Solar panel. This is the charger that goes from the solar panel to the battery.
So the controller.
So that is down there.
Okay. Well, that's the manual for that then.
Right there. That's going to be garbage, but
But we'll keep it.
keep it for now because we still have that.
Well, that's how the loose binder stuff all loose. And
So yeah, it has a working solar system in this RV right now.
never mind. The people that took care of this literally give all the bills.
Every repair bill, everything.
Everything is just documented.
It's nice when you find someone that has kept every single bill, and on the oil filters it says when they've last done an oil change. You know that the people took care of it.
This is when the front brakes were serviced last. And how much it costs.
Okay. That's it for that. Now for the tricky stuff.
When they replace the villains. I like, oh, that's cool. I'll have to put the villains in a binder.
How am I doing this?
Not sure if they're requiring me at some point. So this is when they replace part of the windshield.
Well, I have a knife here. Instead of struggling, I could just cut it open. Wow, that was so much easier. You know. Any more comments?
It was kind of quiet at the moment.
Are you on actual live?
The comments are always live, even if the video isn't.
Where's the membership? Ah, right there. Cool. Michael has competition. Second Michael. Oh! Let's just go like that. Ha! I'm so smart. SMRT.
We don't have a DVD player, do we?
Not that I know of. No. DVD player garbage. There. I just have to bolt those together. Simple. I can't get in and out over there where all the tools are, but
I can pass some stuff. Maybe.
we need. These are my washers. Okay, we need those. Two bolts there. Two bolts there. Locking lug nuts. Two there, two there. They're not the nylon locking lug nuts. I'm gonna put Loctite on it anyway. That's all I need. All I need.
Tilts it back.
Give me my bolt back. Oh, there comes the rest. Okay. Somehow I have to drill holes in that. Can I get close enough to that? I can get close enough to that. How big is this? I need a bigger drill bit. Bigger drill bit.
So this is for the backup camera that got removed for some reason.
Yeah, it probably failed or something and they just got rid of it. Somebody's working up there. Okay. How the blazes do I drill a hole in the right place? First off, these. I don't know if that's going to work. It's just going to yank my hand right out of my hand. It's going to yank my hand right out of my hand. Sure.
I heard that. I was like, we'll go with this.
I need to make these holes bigger. Need more tools.
James probably has some in the shop.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to try it on the ground here.
Okay.
Yeah, stepping on one end and then drilling works. Yep. Okay. Let's do that to all four of them. Stand on one end, drill it out.
Didn't know about that.
Okay. Now the bolts fit through. Before the bolts didn't fit through. So essentially, just need to drill a hole right there. Let this line up. It'll line them up perfectly. There we go. As I. Okay.
Michael's back.
Which Michael?
Texas, Michael. Well, I don't know, though. I might be from Texas, too. We don't know.
I really need a vice grip. Or your hands.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna need Jess's hand.
Bring my comments over here.
Come around. There we go. You need to be on that side. Basically holding those two even like that. Up and down, right? Like that. That's all we're doing. Having said that, I need to get out of the way. That's what your job is. Okay.
Michael likes my shirt. And it has a moose on it.
Barkerville.
Moose.
You got it?
Yep. Nope.
It doesn't seem right.
It moves.
Don't worry up and down. Just worry back and forth. I'm going to get the up and down here. So I'll put my finger. Okay, that's released. You want to lift it up. Interesting. That's problematic. Oh. Someone's here. Okay, so we have a problem.
One of many.
These walls are double width. Go say hi to Blue Man. It's a Blue Man!
I'm not so sure he's a blue man.
Okay, so we need We need to figure this out.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Hello again.
Hello again. There you go.
Thank you.
A long-term loaner.
All right. If you need it, just let us know. But
Oh, yeah.
thanks for dropping. I appreciate that. So thanks.
Could you use a portable work table?
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
Or
fine.
a
Because
workmate, Black & Decker workmate?
we've got stuff at home that we
Okay.
can use here in the future.
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah,
have
thanks.
fun.
See, I'm getting free deliveries.
Yeah, I was like, I don't recognize that.
Hey James, I need your help.
Hey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you need help with?
I have a new problem.
We love it.
Wait, right?
So I drilled a hole through here.
Yep.
We're gonna use that the double wall.
Oh, so you don't want to crush it?
Do I just want to crush it?
Well, so the whole thing is basically don't go hard on crushing it, and it'll be fine. Because if you get a little bit of flex here, that's gonna be fine.
Check this out already. The glue already doesn't hold.
Yeah,
on
but
the panel.
this is going to be
Solid. Yeah.
solid to
That's
it.
why I wasn't worried about it.
So I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Just basically don't over tighten it. Don't sit there and like start actually crushing it. But the whole thing is because it starts that flex, that's not gonna put tension on those threads forever. Meaning that you're gonna have less of a chance
Have a little
of
bit
actually
of
getting loose.
flex.
So this may actually not be a problem. This may actually be a benefit.
Okay. Cool.
So basically, yeah, just don't.
Yeah, that's Blue Man.
Come on, man. Blue man.
Blue Man goes, hey, do you have a ladder for the RV? And I'm like, no. He goes, one's on the way. I'm like, okay.
That works.
So yeah, I'll put one bolt through there and then drill the other one. And
I'll go close the gate on.
Okay. So I guess you can check others if there's loose and always have that bolted together, right?
check what?
If any of the other ones are loose glued, loosey goosey.
Yeah. Make sure that we use those to bolt it together, right? Oh, you know what this means?
No.
My bolts that I bought are too short now. So I bought these bolts.
Yeah.
Knowing how wide that would be, thick would that would be.
Except for now it's thicker.
Now it's thicker.
Yeah.
So I can't even do this here today because these bolts are all too short. Well, that ends this portion of the project today.
There's always something.
Drill one hole and you go, oh, nothing's gonna work the way I thought it was gonna work.
Oh,
These are old drill bits.
Those are very old drill bits. Those are Manitoba old drill
Yeah.
bits.
And like Star Fox 64 stickers.
Yeah, Star Fox. That's Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
So Star Fox for 64 was actually really good. Do you remember playing Star Fox for Super Nintendo?
Oh yeah,
That was atrocious.
it was still fun to play.
Star Fox was one of the games where I'm like, I don't know. I don't think flight games are my thing.
But Star Fox 64
Star Fox 64,
was,
that was a lot of
yeah,
fun.
that was a lot of fun.
Okay, so Joe wants to know, will this fit out the RV door when you're done?
It should, yeah,
It's gonna be tilted sideways.
tilt it sideways and go out, yes. But we're not doing it anyway, so we're done now.
And it's also a thing of, were you actually planning on putting them together permanently, or was this just a test?
Permanently.
Okay, where are you gonna store them after
Oh
they're
yeah.
permanently
Oh no,
put together?
right now probably a test, but
Yeah.
oh, you mean
No,
like
no,
right
no.
now?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
this,
no,
this right
this
now.
was just
because
gonna be
that's
a
the
test.
thing of the thing to do probably in the long run is put them up top, latch them together, bolt them to the bracketing, all
And
like
All in one
basically
shot.
you don't want to put two of these up on the roof together at the same time.
No, lift one at a time.
Put one up, put the
So,
second one.
I
bolt
want
them
two
together.
of these on the roof right now, though.
How are you going to make them secure so that the
They're not. They're coming back down
Okay.
She wants to measure.
to help visualize.
The Sharpie.
So
Well, the 6 people matter now. You're not going to use.
James trusts the other one. I don't know if I trust that. I'm not going on the roof, guys. I may go hold the camera in a bit, but that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Michael, the solar panel is heavy or light. Are they heavy or light? They're not heavy. They're not light either.
The cameras are gonna go upstairs here momentarily. Just get out of the way.
Mike wants to know how heavy or light these are. I'm like, I can handle them. They're awkward.
They're not very heavy.
They're just awkward size to kind of.
I don't know.
It probably tells you the weight somewhere.
No. Hey James, how heavy is one of these?
Yeah. Okay. So James and Juan say maybe about 10 pounds, maybe that they weigh.
Okay, James and I were guessing the same weight. We were saying 10 pounds. Okay. I need this. And then I want everything about that. Just sunk right in. Actually, here. Let's consider here for now. I'm gonna get my square. Also cardboard.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm out. Go upstairs. Cutting the wall open. Change of plan. I'm just thinking, we need to know what's behind that wall, right? Should we just, what do you think? Just cut the wall in the cabinet? Just get rid of that wall?
I mean, you said the whole thing is, this is going to be, or like right here would be a good place to pull it apart, because you can pull this panel just off, because this is just taped on the sides.
Yeah.
So you basically unbolt this, it's going to give you access.
But what if we find we don't like what's behind it? This right here should be able to tear right out too.
Is that water damage?
Don't think so, but it could be. Where'd the knife go?
I mean, you can just cut this out, right? But this isn't going to, like, this is, there's wood. This is not going to be just cut it open. This is going to want to.
Is it not going to behave?
I don't think this is going to come apart easily.
James doesn't think it'll come apart easily. Okay. There's that gone. Oh yeah, that's pretty solid, huh?
Yeah. It's like that, like 1/8 wood, like part of it. So like it'll splinter and break apart easily, but it's not going to, you're not going to just cut it.
And this. What's holding these on?
Probably.
This could be in the way.
They've got to be stapled on or like brad nailed on or whatever.
Or just glued on.
Or they could just be glued on.
Could be just glued on.
Because if you, basically, this is going to be one panel along that entire wall, so it's not going to come apart easily.
Do I have a screwdriver in here? Oh, this works.
Yeah, it's like...
Okay, I just want to take a panel off to know what's behind here.
Yeah.
Can't do this while holding a camera. Sorry, you guys are gonna have to sit down. Why don't you take these screws out? That's what I wanted a screwdriver for.
You're allowed to want a screwdriver for the wrong things. It's fine.
I mean, I'm using the knife as a pry bar, and you're going to use a screwdriver as a pry bar.
You are aware the shop is open, right?
If the shop is open, huh.
I opened the shop to grab the things I did.
Do not exceed the net carrying weight.
As soon as you remove the sign, you don't have to listen to that anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Warning signs only apply if the warning signs are still there.
Anybody want the warning sign as a souvenir?
You'll sign it?
I'll sign the back of it. Oh, it went in the garbage. Sorry, too late. Okay.
No, I need that.
Oh, as a wedge?
No, I need this.
What do you need it for?
I need this to make a your mom joke for Liam. I need to give it to him and be like, I got a warning sign for your mom.
And Michael says be careful, there might be some wiring or plumbing.
That's why
Why
we
we're
want to
doing
look behind there. There won't be plumbing, but what's behind, what kind of frame?
why they're doing it.
Right again. Okay.
That's blue insulation.
Yeah.
I think it's just glued onto the blue insulation.
Could very well be.
Got enough.
So that type of work, that's what's going to be the whole way through. So.
Don't worry, we plan on replacing. Maybe not with this thick of wood though. Or maybe
Well,
we
this
will.
is actually one of those places where you can save weight without really losing anything.
So the camera's in a bad position for this one, because your head covers up stuff.
Everything.
There,
Everything.
we'll give everyone the
First point of view.
the adventure of seeing Juan tear everything apart.
I thought this would be thinner.
Yeah, that's when you're talking about just cutting it. I'm like, you're underestimating how thick this is.
I've never taken an RV apart before.
You could definitely put thinner paneling there.
Yep. So.
And there, that's
That's what I'm
what you're
looking for.
actually after.
Nice
so you've got-
aluminum.
Yeah.
That's
And
all I'm
because
actually
that's what
looking
you're
for.
gonna be bolting into for the.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna be bolting into
Perfect.
for the framing.
This is what I needed to know.
Okay.
I have learned everything I needed to know from this experience. So, do we rip it all out
Okay.
just to save weight?
Well, the whole thing is first find out what you're replacing it with before you rip it out.
Before ripping all of it out, yeah.
That's my vote. But good luck.
Thanks. Okay. So yeah. So we're gonna have to bolt onto that right there. So we just need to know where that is on the outside. How thick is that from the top? And my measuring tape's on the top. So okay, so but all I need is maybe a aluminum bracket over here. It's solid aluminum. I don't even need that. All I need is have a bracket come down on the outside. Come down on the outside. That's welded onto the aluminum frame for the solar panels to sit on. And just have it come down far enough that we can bolt it into here. And
They
have
only-
washers and bolts on this side.
They can't see what you're pointing at.
Well, I hate that it's not. I can't zoom out anymore. It's always too zoomed in. But yeah, the aluminum bar down there, and there's another aluminum bar here. So it's an aluminum frame all the way through. I didn't know, because some of these RVs are made out of wood. So aluminum frame is a huge win. That's a huge win right there, having an aluminum frame right there.
Structurally, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
And then we're going to use exactly the same thing here. That's 1-inch aluminum pipe tubing right there. We'll use exactly the same thing on top of the roof for the solar panels. So now I'm going to go up on top of the roof. I need some measurements and some art. We're gonna do some art. This is just kind of to get a reference.
You were outside and it went boo boo.
Did I hit a button?
I don't know if you hit a button or it's just Starlink.
Are we back now?
Now you're back now.
I think I hit a button.
That or it was just Starlink buffering.
I mean, I got closer to.
But if the satellites aren't in the right area, it's still not going to happen.
It could have been a Starlink buffer, yeah. That's the one thing with Starlink, it's not going to always be perfect. But yeah, we had it up on top and the wind caught it and it landed face down, and there's some damage to the whole thing because it landed face first down in the gravel. And the superficial damage, not really worried about it. It's the internals. Make sure it still works, but it does. It still works. You totally just put some bolts through there and screw it down. Huh, we're gonna get a different mount for it anyway. Anyhow, thanks Blue Man for the ladder. I don't have to use the sketchy ladder that comes with it, which is here. And it seems it's mounted pretty solid, but how many times? So, Blue Man, let us know when you need it back. The shop is always open Tuesday to Friday. So, if you need it during the week, James will be here Tuesday to Friday. All right. So, oh, I don't have a knife. I'm gonna need a knife. Just put this over here for now. Let me get rid of that antenna. Got a new cover over here, which is super brittle. So we just have to clear these. And this is the old solar panel that's on here. We're gonna get rid of that. Maybe we can just leave it there too, who knows? So the goal is to get these mounted. Slide off. It's going to be slide. To get these mounted, something like this. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, just put the camera over here. Okay, good enough. The goal is to get an aluminum frame so that these can sit like this on the RV, and then have maybe a pivot point here. That way you can lift the whole thing up, either like this, straight or down, but have them mounted like this. So during travel they're like this, which is the wrong direction. I think I want them to the passenger side. I think. But I'm going to weigh the RV first. I mean, like, they're only 10 pounds each. But having a whole bunch of panels on one side will add, that's 100 pounds to one side or the other, right? I think it has to be on this side. Because look at the angle right now. So this is the angle we can go, pretty shallow angle. On this side, yeah, it has to be on that side. And even the refrigerator vent over here, we would have to go much higher up. Okay, That's why I wanted to bring them up here. So it'll be like this. 7 of these in a row like this. And then 3 of them in the front like this. So it'll be we'll just pretend that's lifted up at an angle. All right, so up here, 1, 2, 3, sitting just flat like that, not an angle. And then 7 of these at an angle going all the way back. And we've done the math, all 7 fit. Cool. I need a knife. Hey, can someone tell Jess in the chat that I need a knife? Just go, hey Jess, Juan wants a knife. And then I'm gonna need a notepad. Also, he wants a notepad. also a notepad. Okay. He need a knife, Michael says. A knife and a notepad. Yeah. So that's the plan. And we could have done more than 10 panels. We could have gone on the side over here and put another, so it's gonna be 7. So 7 on this side. So we could put another 3. We could put another 3 more. I know, but it was more fun making. Go ahead, climb on up. This is nice and stable. The 2 top bottom steps suck. I just need you far enough that I can grab it from you. Everybody watch Jess.
You need a pen?
Sure, I'll take a pen too. Thanks. Appreciate it. That's all I need. All right. So the front panels, I'll have to actually bolt 3 of them together the way I did, showed the first 2. I'll do 3 of them bolted together and have all the mounts on the top edge. That's gonna work out perfectly. Perfectly. And this will just have an aluminum frame as well, I think. I could just bolt them straight into the RV, but I hate the idea of making more holes. Hate the idea. All right, so the only thing I want now is some measurements. Well, I need 2 things. I need to figure out the angle. So, okay, let me do a quick drawing here. So, we've got the RV, or the AC. We got solar panel. And a vent. Okay, I need to know the distances between all the vents for this frame. So from the vent, we have 44 inches. Actually, we're going to use the AC as all the measurements. So we've got 40, 45 actually. Is that different over here? No, it's 45. Okay. 45 inches. And I'm not going to worry about the solar panel. Back of the solar panel. I like this better in centimeters. Just more accurate. Where did I not? Hey Jess, is my angle iron down there? I can't hear. I know she said stuff. I can't hear Jess. I need my angle. No, I brought it out of the pickup. I might have put it down somewhere. Yeah, that. I need that. More accurate measurements coming up. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to call this 116 centimeters. So basically, I want the usable deck space. The antenna is going to disappear. That's not an issue. Basically, where I can have aluminum crossbars. So this is 283. And 345. $475. 567. So with that, now I know where I can design the aluminum bars that will sit on the RV itself. How many will I need? What do you guys think? So how many bars? Let me have there. Cut myself a bit. Question I have is, how many bars will I need on the bottom? On the top, the angled part, I'm gonna have a bar right here and another bar right there. And then the next two panels will come till here, and I'll have another bar. And then the other two panels will come till here, have another bar, and then one panel and another bar. So the top angled part will have the bars between the panels. But how many bars should I put on the bottom? So probably one right here. I could just go one in the center. That just shoots kind of between the panel and that vent. It barely fit. And another one on the front, going free on the bottom just to keep the bottom together. That should be fine. It's just holding aluminum panels. Just those three will do the trick. I think so. Now the angle. I got to figure out this angle here. So next measurement is going to be figuring out that angle. All right. Simple as just measuring that, right? Kind of need a level. Oh, it's upside down in the wiring. It's getting in the way. I call that 34, but you can probably throw all at 35 and add a little to it. And then on the bottom, yeah, so that's more. Shoot this panel off of the RV. On the bottom, hey, there's a tick up here. Heck, think just the thickness of the, looking at the mount down there, just the thickness of the bar itself. The one inch bar, that thickness itself will do the trick. Okay. So the edge, we will have the aluminum bar. That thickness plus the mounting being backed off is enough to clear those vents. And then this end 35 centimeters up off from the deck. And actually the roof is rounded, so probably less than that, but we'll stick to 35 centimeters. That's what I said, right? 35? I'm second guessing myself now. I should have written it down right away. Okay, hang on. Here, you guys can just look at the sky. I'm running out of hands. Out of hands, out of hands. That's what I got a camera mount for, right? Yeah, that's 34, but I'm gonna go 35. Let's write that down. So, $35. Perfect. All right. There we go. I just need to pull everything back off. I didn't need the cardboard after all. Hey Jess, can you get the James? I just need to bring everything back down. I want a James. I want a James. All my measurements have been made. And the panels are going to be on this side, on the passenger side, due to clearances. Much easier. The wind blowing underneath the panels, that'll be fine. No, that's a bad idea. So when you put an air dam at the front to prevent any air from getting underneath the panels, it creates a low pressure zone under the panels. The air is going to move a lot quicker on top, creating lift. It's going to, if there's an air dam on the front, it's going to create lift. If the air can flow underneath freely and on the top freely, no lift. What do you guys think? Because the air dam on the front would create a low pressure zone under the panels. Low pressure. No, lift. Think of an airplane wing. Air underneath flows slow, air over top flows fast, creates lift.
Look at a race car. They basically get air up over the car, keep it from underneath. Creates downforce.
Creates downforce.
So real downforce on it either.
But it's all angled.
All you want to do is basically make it so that you reduce the amount of air under there.
Here, I'll give you that too.
You're not looking to.
So, women green, we are. Remove the antenna.
Remove the antenna, put Starlink there so we can rotate the Starlink.
Or something.
Could just put,
So
could leave all this on here and just get a bracket with a round pipe tall enough to clear this vent. So Starlink would be up here and you could rotate it then. Thought about that. Seriously have thought about that. The other thing is, thought about putting the bracket on the rack I'm building, so I'm not sure which two to go, which of those plans to go with. But yes, the antenna could definitely be part of the Starlink solution, especially for lining up for the satellites. You could just rotate it from inside.
yeah, just basically rotate it. Okay, got the orientation I need.
Yeah.
Done.
Because you could mount it permanently at that angle, because you know that's the angle they want it.
Yeah.
And then you can just rotate it inside
Yeah.
with the
That's all it's
antenna.
gonna be is-
Although it might be very broken.
I mean,
So
yeah,
I don't know how
so
we're able to rotate that. It looks like it's been pretty with a pry. Or,
you want to see if you can move it. See if you can move it.
yeah, I
Move it
can.
a little bit.
No, I can move it a lot.
Then move it. It jams up.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
have the mini panel.
But it jams up because the top can't move.
Well, the whole thing is I think this is supposed to lift it, not.
Oh, this is supposed to lift it up and down.
Yeah. But either way, so the whole thing is all of that just gets torn out.
And have.
Put a pipe through. In the bottom, you can just swivel the pipe however you want.
So we don't have the mini version. We just
We did not get the mini version. No, we got the standard version
yeah.
because
The mini ones are omnidirectional, but these ones are not.
because bigger surface area, faster internet,
Yeah.
better signal. It's the only reason I didn't go for the mini. If you're further south, where there's more if you look at the Starlink map of where the satellites are, if we go north of Prince George, we're probably going to have very terrible internet. So if we go RVing north of Prince George, we're probably going to get internet, but it's going to be slow. There's not a lot of satellites up that way. They've kept all the satellites down because the population is all down here, not a lot of people up there.
Yeah.
So internet will be probably pretty slow. We're not going to be able to do gaming if we're north of Prince George. You can probably still upload videos and stuff. So when we in the future drive and tour BC, if we go north of Prince George, north of Highway 16, the gaming part of the YouTube will end. The live streaming part will end. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all.
Okay.
I got everything figured out that I needed to figure out. Clean up my mess.
Then this next weekend is Good Friday, so I get a 4-day weekend.
I get a 4-day weekend too.
I'm hoping to do the oil change on Friday.
You've said that 3 weekends in a row
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, but I actually get a Friday off. My weekends keep fine full.
I'm like, I'm going to pay him for this.
Yeah.
Do you have a spreadsheet for that?
No, I need to make that as well.
Make a spreadsheet and then build the Starlink $100 bill right into it.
That's my thought.
That subtracts it automatically, and then we're probably going to rack up the bills faster than you're going to be paying for Starlink.
That's probably what I'm expecting.
And then we'll just pay you. Just do a Google share
Yeah, just gonna do a
Google Doc.
sheet. I'm just gonna do a Google
Yep.
sheet and you guys basically
And then
black it.
and then any work you've done already, he's already done work like replacing lights, like that's a brand new light.
Oh, yeah.
That's a brand new light. So he has done a little bit of work on here. Another thing that annoys me so much about this RV That's locked. Upright, locked. Makes sense, right? Upright, locked. Sideways, locked. Sideways, locked. Sideways, locked. What? I'm going to pull all the locks apart from the inside and rotate them a quarter turn. That up and down is locked, sideways is unlocked. It's like, why is one half of the RV, why is one half of the RV set up completely different than the other half?
Well, the back one's not
Oh, the
that
back one's sideways too, yeah. This is locked. To me, I always want the latch on top to match what the latch is doing underneath. So that I want that to be locked. Maybe a different dude. It could have been one guy installing them here and another guy installing them on the other side. And it's really simple to take them apart. Here. All you do is take that screw apart, pull this off, rotate it, put it back on. That way, that is locked, that's unlocked. So we're gonna rotate that a quarter turn because, and I'm not pointing the camera right, but, and we're gonna, yeah, unscrew, rotate, screw it back in on all of them because that's silly. That looks unlocked to me. That way when we're walking by, you can look at all of them and go locked, locked, unlocked. Even though right now, none of that makes any sense. Okay, I need to put these panels back inside.
Alright, I'm going back to gaming.
Okay, jacket is coming back. Throw the jacket in the pickup.
James had a good point.
What was James's point?
If you put something small, like arrow mat, and between the tires, that would then underneath, or better for mileage. Between the tires.
Between the tires.
That's fine. That's fine. You put it for mileage if you put,
Build a scoop on the front.
yeah, make it bendy, so look, you can put that.
Okay. Back inside.
I do want to take most of these stickers off. Like one I want to keep that's on the other side of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could just bring a hair dryer with.
Yeah. This one I want to remove on this, but I want to keep the petition one. Maybe I'll keep Snoopy down there, I'm not sure. Then we can add our own. Yeah, fix this as well. It might not be possible. Also thinking about taking the awning down.
Okay. I think that's all we need. Oh, right. So I'm going to go home and start drawing a framework. Now that I have all the measurements, a framework. I know how big. I already know how big the solar panels are. I'm going to build a framework of these and get a design. Find out how many feet of aluminum tubing we need, and you can have these back.
Yeah.
I thought you were playing games. So yeah,
So you know what you need.
yeah. With this, I have all the measurements I need. You think? So I'm gonna build the triangle, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna have on the bottom an aluminum bar holding it together. Do I need two at the end? Or one in the center? Do I need any in the center?
What do you mean? Because
So you build a triangle, a
Mhm.
bar on the bottom as well, keeping the triangle together. I don't want the RV itself holding all that together.
I'd say
Just one on the front, one on the back.
one of the so I would do at least three, at least one in the middle.
So we have a little bit of room in the center here to put one in the center.
Yep.
Do we leave the old solar panel up? I'll have a Skittle. Is Milo Girl around? Eating Skittles.
The blue man wants to know if we got those tire protectors, but I don't think we do.
Tire protectors? I don't have any yet.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think they took some of the stuff out of the RV when we got it. Says it didn't miss what we have.
Yeah, but buying tire protectors is probably a good idea.
Yep.
Or just a piece of plywood.
Or a piece of plastic.
Or a piece of cardboard wouldn't work. But
Cardboard would get destroyed. But
yeah. Something to keep the sun from beating. This side we wouldn't need them. Sun's never going to hit this side.
solar panels are like this.
When it's parked here.
Well,
Yes.
well, the whole thing is whenever you're on a trip, you're going to park this side into the sun.
Yes, I will.
And also, if you're going to do it that way, why not drive it nose in? And well, because if it's parked here, you're not going to be getting it.
Yeah. It's still going to charge a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's going to be enough to keep it maintained.
Yeah.
Also, if you were like, I need power, you can plug in, or are you planning on not being able to plug in?
I'm planning on not being able to plug
Okay.
in a lot of the time. And that's why the generator needs to be fixed. But before that, oil change.
Yep. Well, change is top priority.
I'm very happy to find it has an aluminum frame.
That?
I'm very happy to find it has a complete aluminum frame.
Yes. That makes that a lot more easy.
Yeah. It's solid.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I got. And then I'm going to draw out two. I'm going to draw this out twice.
Mm-hmm.
Once where the solar panels can pivot, and one without it,
And see what the
and see how many feet of aluminum. Because you have a person, right?
well, Houston's is who I'd go talk to first.
Yeah.
It might be worth talking to more than one person.
Yeah. Get some quotes.
Yeah.
Go, this is how many feet of aluminum I'm going to need. This is what it's going to look like. How many welds you have to make, aluminum welds, cut at angles or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the quote?
Yeah.
And I'll draw two of them. One where I can tilt the panels. Huh? Yeah, pivoting. And one that's solid.
Yeah.
And see what the price difference is. And can I even afford it? I don't know what. I have no idea what it's going to be. It could be $2,000. It could be $20,000.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, don't. You took my magic carpet.
You want to line up Starlink? I'm going to put it back on the ground.
I can open the Starlink app. No, I just closed it.
Huh?
I didn't lock it. I just closed it.
Oh, you closed it. Oh.
I had to try it.
Oh, you had to drive, right. Okay, let's get Starlink lined up again
I don't know why you think I could drive around.
so that James has internet. How has the internet been?
Good.
With
As been done by the screenshot. Plenty fast, and I probably could spin.
a better router. Oh, just the RV itself?
Yeah.
Other way. There we go. That's lined up. Interesting, that's not the same every day. It was more an angle last time. It's almost the same, but not exactly. So,
Alright, I'm gonna watch it shop.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that white is just a sticker on top,
Protective coating.
a protective coating. Thankfully, it protected it when it dropped. Let's close the door.
Like I saw those and like I like the fact that I had low.
You're not done in here?
I didn't get the binder back up.
Okay, well, we're going home, so
Yeah, I have to get the binder because I'm working on that. And
No, like I don't like the fact that it got scratches on it,
yeah,
but I wasn't worried about the scratches.
Yeah,
I was worried
exactly.
about the fact that it fell off,
yeah.
which is why I'm like I'm not putting it back on the RV roof unless it's actually.
Yeah, so we'll order a round pipe mount, and then maybe I'll let you know what size pipe it is. See if you can find the pipe like that temporarily. I don't know if you see anything like it. I should take that aluminum ladder down
Yes, don't leave it.
because, you know, wind.
Okay, I'm gonna go lock up the shop.
All right. Against the tires like that. Okay. There. There's James's internet right there. Just sitting on the ground. All professional like. But yeah, we put it on top of the RV and it worked great until the wind blew it off. Okay. That's all I got, guys. That was a lot of time watching video. We didn't get much done, but we got some stuff done. Got like a lot of this is just sitting and looking at it and planning, right? And thinking and looking.
a couple other things,
Pick up what?
but just,
You want waters?
I put some in the fridge and they're that cold.
Yeah.
But I wanted to measure it.
You want to measure things in there? Okay. Jess wants to measure things in there. Waters. Good enough. Well, I'll end the video here and then let Jess measure things. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna bail out for now. Basically lots of plans.
Never ending plans.
Never ending plans. And we're gonna slowly work on the solutions. Very slowly. So for now, we're out of here. You guys absolutely rock. Woo.
Adios.
Adios. How do I stop this thing?
I don't know.
How do I stop? How
Try on the top.
end live stream. How do I end live stream? And hit the live button? No. There's an X here. Let's see if that works. I mean, somebody help me. How do I hang up? There we go. There we go. Do you want to stop streaming? Yes. Okay, bye.